the United States was still torn by a great civil war. A war that was to shape the country's destiny for generations to come. The entire nation, from the Canadian border to the Gulf of Mexico, from the Atlantic to the Rockies, was a seething cauldron of bitter, relentless struggle. Brother against brother, father against son. In the foothills of Missouri and on the rolling plains of Kansas. At the head of one troop of Confederate cavalry rode Wild Bill Tolliver. Opposing him, on the northern side, was his friend, Major Stacy Roberts. In the midst of the terror and confusion that reigned over the land, a new foe arose, enemy of North and South alike, vultures who fattened on the misery of both soldiers and civilians, guerrillas, bands of renegade raiders who preyed like jackals on defenseless villages and along supply lines of the contending armies. One such band was led by the notorious Jonathan Kincaid, whose name struck terror into the countryside, and whose men were hunted by Union and Confederate alike. But all wars must end, and on April 9th, 1865, peace came to America.
No, keep it. The war's over.
Thanks.
Will you have a chair, Bill?
A lot of things have happened since we were at West Point.
Yeah, you and your boys have caused me a lot of worry in the last 3-4 years.
Much as I hate to admit it, you fellas bothered me a little, too.
Well, that's all behind us now. Bill, I've got a proposition to make. I'm being transferred to the territory of New Mexico to police the country and make it safe for the settlers who'll be flocking in. How about coming along with me?
I can't do it as much as I appreciate your offer.
Got your reasons, I suppose.
Yes, my dad. He went prospecting out west before the war. And all the confusion we've been going through, I've lost track of him. I've got to find him.
Well, good luck.
Same to you, Stacy.
You know, we've traveled farther and seen less. Why don't we stop and rest a while?
Sounds good to me.
You all right? Sure is peaceful. Yes, sir. Come rest.
Yep.
I bet you I could knock the hind leg off a fly at 50 paces with my old slingshot.
You couldn't even hit your big toe with that thing.
Is that so? See that blue jay on that limb yonder? You watch.
All right. Well, sir, I apologize. You're a better shot than I thought you were.
I had my wrong eye closed.
Uh-huh. Those odds are a little uneven, aren't they?
Yeah. You think we ought to...
Do something about it? You bet.
Presidente, por eso. Oh.
couldn't wait.
We're reporting this to the marshal at Canyon City.
Quick work, mister.
Doc Williams' rig. He must have had an accident.
Accident, nothing. The raiders got him, too.
The raiders? There's something worse that we don't know about.
Yeah, why don't you do something?
Now, folks, don't get wrought up.
Wrought up? It's time someone got wrought up. People taken from stagecoaches, others from the ranches. Last night, Jim Coulter taken from his home at the end of a rope, and now Doc Williams is yanked out of his rig and vanishes into thin air.
Well, I'll do the best I can to get to the bottom of this thing, folks. Rance, take care of the rig.
Oh, Marshal. I'm afraid I have some more bad news for you.
Well, come into my office. You might as well come along, too. Did they get him?
Unfortunately, they did. We took a hand, but they got away. He'd lived long enough to say just 2 words. Presidente Juarez. Oh, I found this on him.
Eduardo Ramos.
he was a representative of Benito Juarez, the legal president of Mexico. This is bad business, Marshal.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing this to my attention.
That's all right. Do something for me. Do you happen to know a man by the name of Henry Tolliver?
Any kin of yours?
My dad.
Your dad was the first one to disappear. Since then, men ride out. We never see them again.
I hope you're wrong. Maybe he's out prospecting.
No, he used to buy us supplies at Cold Store regular. Then he quit coming. I rode by his cabin not long ago, and it hasn't been occupied for months. Folks are talking about leaving this town. Say it's cursed. What we need is soldiers, Tolliver.
Thanks, gentlemen, for your information. Can you direct me to my dad's cabin?
Yeah. You're right out the road 3 miles south. Take the left for it. The first cabin you see. Better be mighty careful, son. You might be the next one.
Thanks.
You needn't worry about Captain. I'm always with him. For the Empire.
Well?
We took care of Raymond, but we had a little trouble.
Soldiers?
No, 2 strangers dealt themselves in.
What about the girl who was with Raymond? Consuelo Ramirez.
Raymond was alone. You must stop that girl, Kincaid. Consuelo Ramirez is Juarez's most trusted agent. If she's with Raymond, she's coming by stage, and she's carrying gold to buy guns and ammunition for Juarez troops.
Carter, intercept that stagecoach. Bring the Ramirez girl and the money she's carrying here. And Carter, don't miss this time. There's one point that must be settled, Angler. Will the Emperor Maximilian meet my demands if I help him wipe out Juarez?
Don't concern yourself with the Emperor. Your dealings are with me, and the price you ask is agreeable. Benito Juarez has his back to the wall. When the time is right, you and your secret army will then...
I know. Stab him in the back.
Here we go again, Jericho.
I'm mighty glad to see you folks are all right.
Thanks, Senora.
Oliver, the bandits must have thought the stage was carrying heavy mail to make a raid in daylight.
Oh, they weren't after the mail, senor. They were after money I'm carrying to my hacienda. Consuelo, you talk too much.
This is Missouri Benson.
I'm Consuelo Ramirez, and this is Doña Maria Vargas.
Howdy, ma'am.
As long as you're carrying valuables, Miss Ramirez, we'd better take you to your hacienda.
Oh, gracias, senor. Muy agradecida, senor.
You let the Ramirez girl slip through your hands, and you didn't get the gold she was carrying.
Your stupidity may make it possible for Juarez to get guns and ammunition.
It wasn't all my fault. I've always followed your orders, you know that. No.
I got the information you want. It was Wild Bill Tolliver and Missouri Benson's got the stage.
Tolliver?
Yeah, the fellow that made it so tough for us back in Kansas. He and the girl headed for Ramirez Ranch.
You know, Garcia was supposed to meet her there to pick up the money.
And the ranch is the place to strike. And this time, there'll be no bungling.
That is the picture, senores. Juarez is the flickering flame of liberty in Mexico. That flame will become a great bonfire that will sweep southward from the Rio Grande and wipe out foreign tyrants and invaders.
You are a man of much silence, Senor Missouri.
I found out a way back. I never could drink and talk at the same time.
Oh.
We have some fine old brandy. I think you'd enjoy it.
No, thanks. I don't.
We'll only be a few minutes. Maria, come with me.
Hold it right there, mister.
Oh, no. This is General Garcia, one of President Juarez's most trusted advisors.
My apologies, sir.
It is of no consequence, senor. Consuelo, our meeting.
The gentlemen, do they...
Oh, allow me to present Senor Tolliver,
General?
and Senor Benson.
In California, this will buy much-needed arms and other supplies. On a hill, a band of horsemen.
Blow out the lights.
Give me that hat and cape.
Smoke them out.
After they follow me, you can leave.
Oh, Captain.
Keep them busy till I get to my horse.
This way, Senor.
There's the man we want. Better than we thought, Butler. He's heading for the canyon. You men keep after him. We'll take the cut off and be ready for him.
What about the gold?
It won't be hurt.
Can pierce the mystery of the vanishing men. Don't fail to see the mystery of Ghost Town, Chapter 2 of the Vale of Vanishing Men, at this theater next week. Tolliver, searching the West for his missing father, tangles with mysterious raiders who brought terror to a peaceful valley and who are working to crush the forces of liberty in Mexico. When the raiders try to capture General Garcia, an agent of Mexico's President Juarez, Bill, disguising himself, leads them on a wild goose chase.
the fire dies down, we'll get the gold and bury what's left of Garcia.
You didn't burn Garcia. That was Wild Bill Tolliver.
What? A decoy, huh?
We better get back and round up Garcia.
He's miles on his way by now. Well, at least Tolliver won't bother us again.
I always get a funny feeling when I see a blue uniform and a gun in front of me.
The war's over, Missouri.
Hiya, Stacey. Well, Wild Bill Tolliver, huh?
Oh, now, wait a minute. I don't know why you always call me Wild Bill when you know I'm a peaceable man.
Well, anyway, you ornery old horse thief, I'm glad to see you. And you too, Missouri.
Howdy, Major.
I might have known I'd run into you sooner or later.
What's on your mind, Bill?
Plenty.
Well, come on inside.
Hey, didn't I see you at Bull Run? Running?
Maybe. And what about Gettysburg?
First, the raiders kill a man right under our very noses. Next, we find Canyon City in an uproar about vanishing men. One of them, my own father. Then the attack on the stage and the raid on the Ramirez Hacienda. Something has to be done, Stacy.
Get more men from Washington, but so far I've been unable to do it.
You can't let things go on like this.
Well, I can only see one solution, Bill. That's for you to do some checking up for me. In an unofficial capacity, of course. By the time you found out who's at the bottom of this, I hope that I'll be able to give you some help for the cleanup. How about it?
Well, that's the way it'll have to be, I guess, Stacy.
All right, before you start, I think there are a few things that you should know about this setup. Your job isn't going to be easy, Bill, because I won't be able to give you any help.
That's all right.
He's got Jericho and me, ain't he? We're as good as a troop of Yankee cavalry any day.
Missouri, we're going in here.
But Captain Bill, don't you think I better...
Wash the dust out of your throat? Go ahead.
Two glasses. Here's to you, Bill.
Here's looking at you, Missouri.
Have another, Bill?
Afraid I can't tell you more than you already know, Mr. Tolliver. Your father bought supplies from me at different times, but I haven't seen him around for quite a while now.
Do you suppose the raiders who've been operating around here might have had something to do with his disappearance?
Maybe so. Around here, a man can't tell what's going to happen to him from one minute to the next.
4 bourbons. Stranger in these parts?
Yeah.
Wait for orders.
And that clock strikes at any old time.
Drink up, man. Nothing too good for friends of mine. Here's mud in your eye, Missouri.
Here's looking at you, Missouri. The best pal a man ever had.
You're a good scout, Missouri. Thanks for the drink. Oh, shucks, fella. Ain't anything?
Hey, pipe down. I said pipe down.
Well, I'll be hog-tied if they ain't one of Kincaid's raiders that we missed back in Kansas.
Well, we ain't back in Kansas now.
Ready. Here comes another. What a waste.
Hold on, man. I've got a 45 that says this fight is through. You hombres gather up your artillery and light out of town. Get it.
Come on, Missouri. Howdy, Mr. Ramirez.
Buenos dias, Senor Toliver. I'm so glad to see you.
In town for supplies?
Yes, with the horses to President Juarez.
Well, you're running quite a risk, aren't you?
Not at all. I have my vaqueros with me, you know. But in any case, the horses have to be delivered.
Important news. Tell him to send it on. I'll take this message down to Kincaid.
Can't you see what happened?
Get a move on.
I have no cure for exhaustion.
Oh, get the work done. All right.
belongs to me. I found it. It was lost for centuries after the Indians worked it.
I don't deny that, but it's mine now, and I'm through wasting time with you. Get back to your work.
Just got an important flash from Cole.
Wait till we get to my quarters.
Later, 3 new men are on their way here.
Good. What else?
The Ramirez girl is driving a band of horses to Juarez and Paso del Norte. And that ain't all. We didn't get Bill Tolliver last night. He's alive and heading for his old man's cabin.
Go to that cabin. Get Bill Tolliver alive and bring him here. Take Butler with you. And Mullins, send Taggart in.
Taggart, Kincaid wants you. Butler, you're riding with me.
Looks like there ain't been nobody around here for a long time.
That's right.
Dad must have put up a heck of a fight. What do you think you're going to find there, Captain?
You never can tell.
You won't find anything.
Hold it.
I'll be seeing what you got in your hand there, mister.
How you doing, Miguel?
I got him.
Tie him up. I'll take care of it, fella.
Always wanted to try some of these fancy knots. Mister, when I get through with you, you'll never get loose.
Go on, that's good enough. We'll leave him here and ride for the marshal.
Sailor's knot.
There, that'll hold him.
Ain't we going for the marshal?
No, we're waiting for them to come out.
I tied my man tight. He won't get loose.
Mine will. They don't know it, but we're following them to their hideout.
Let me get one of them, Cap. We can still follow the other.
Put it away, Missouri.
Raiders' power be broken? Don't fail to see Danger Walks by Night, Chapter 3 of the Valley of Vanishing Men, at this theater next week. Searching for his missing father, pits himself against a gang of raiders who are seeking to destroy the forces of Mexico's president, Benito Juarez. When the raiders attempt to keep Consuelo Ramirez, a Mexican patriot, from driving a herd of horses to Juarez's hard-pressed army, Bill takes a hand. For the bull, hang over the cowboy.
The raiders, you're getting away.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Ramirez, but we can't cross the border.
Thanks, Major. We were in kind of a tight spot.
Yep, first time I was ever glad to see a Yank.
The vaqueros have stopped the stampede, señorita. We can go ahead now.
Good, Jose. President Juarez is sending an escort to meet us about 20 miles farther east.
I'll be glad to ride with you that far.
If anyone's going to escort this charming lady, the honor goes to the United States Cavalry. Of course, we still can't cross the border, but...
Oh, I'm sure we can keep close enough to the American side to have your protection without international complications.
Much as I hate to admit it, I think you'll be safe from now on. Come here. I think you used good judgment today in not clashing with the cavalry. That's all. Mullins. A while back, I told you to bring in Bill Tolliver alive. Well, now, I don't care whether you bring him in alive or dead.
That's a job I'd like, boss.
All right, then it's yours, Slater. Just how do you propose to get him?
Does it make any difference?
None.